Greetings to my respected elders, my brothers and my sisters, and to all those who are not yet believers. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, wa ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. All praise is to Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. I testify that there is none worthy of worship but Allah, and I testify that Muhammad is his messenger. We send blessings and peace upon the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and all his followers until the day of recompense. My brothers and my sisters and my dear respected elders, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, what a great day it is to be alive and to be a Muslim, subhanallah. If you are alive, breathing, and well, and you have people who care about you, consider yourself to be quadruply blessed, alhamdulillah. I know things are tight, I know things are tough, but never, ever despair the mercy of Allah. Hold tight to the rope of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for He alone is the most gracious and the most merciful. Brothers and sisters, I got some big things coming up, inshallah, next week. I cannot wait to share with you, inshallah. God willing, if all things go according to plan, we'll have some big news for me, big news for you, alhamdulillah. Brothers and sisters, I just want to tell each and every one of you Muslims out there who feel like that you are alone and you don't have a brother or a sister out there who loves you for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you are wrong. You most certainly have people who love you. And I'm one of those brothers. I'm one of those brothers who loves you, brothers and sisters, for the sake of Allah. If I could, and anybody needed me, any brother or sister needed me, I would be there. No matter where you're located at in this world or in this country, man. I will hop on a plane. I'm scared of flying. All y'all brothers and sisters know that already. But subhanallah, if I was needed, I would be there. I know that we're going through a lot as Muslims. We're facing a lot of trials, troubles, and tribulations, man. And they have designed it to be that way. They're designing it to keep the Muslims down, man. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has promised us that Islam will be victorious. And Allah doesn't lie to us, brothers and sisters. We look throughout the Quran and we see proof is in the pudding, so to speak. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't lie to us. All we have to do is stay on track. Keep Allah in our sight and follow the Quran and the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Brothers and sisters, there's a lot of haters. There's a lot of trolls. Come to the channel, they leave comments talking stupid, trying to say this, trying to say that about Islam, trying to say this, trying to say that about Allah and His Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They come on there and they try to talk smack. Our own Muslims are against us. Our own Muslims sometimes will be the ones who are against us. They will be the first ones to speak up and try to tell you that you are doing something wrong in the way that you are delivering da'wah. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. They need to be on the channels of the Christians, and they need to be on the channels of the Zionists and the Jewish people and the LGBT alphabet community. They need to be on them channels. You know, if they're brothers and sisters and they believe in La ilaha illallah Muhammadar Rasulullah, they should not be talking smack to each other, brothers and sisters. We should be the first ones to show our support for our brothers and our sisters. And let me tell you something. I recently got shown a very bad side of some so-called influential, some important Muslims in the UK. Astaghfirullah. All right? I did not let that reflect poorly upon Islam. That is not a poor reflection upon Islam, brothers and sisters. That's a poor reflection upon Muslims, okay? That's upon them as individuals, not Muslims as those who submit themselves, because if they were submitters of Islam, they were submitters to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then it wouldn't have even been an issue. I had a lot of people involved and it made Islam look bad. I had non-Muslims involved in my family and it made Islam look bad. Let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. Another Muslim spoke up, and another Muslim stood up, and another Muslim said, I want to do something to show you that we are not that way. And subhanallah, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, mashallah, the person in question here, the person I'm speaking about, they know who they are. They know who they are if they're watching this. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you 1000%. I mean, in this world and in the Akhirah. But I just wanted that to be a reminder, you know, when all feels like you're lost and you feel like you're by yourself, you feel like you don't have no Muslims to catch your back, you feel like you're doing all this on your own, and sometimes you might be, brothers and sisters, you might be right at the edge of despair, you might be right at the edge of embracing the dunya, especially for those of us who are reverts, who come from a harder background. It's very tempting. The dunya calls us in and wants us to grab a hold of it. And it says, come on now, I'll help you. I'll help you. Brothers and sisters, don't go for it. I'm just here to tell you, don't go for it. Keep making dua. Keep guarding your salat. Keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send what you need your way when you need it the most. Okay? Brothers and sisters, I love you for the sake of Allah. And I want you to know that I make dua for each and every one of you who view this. For each and every one of you who are subscribers. For each and every one of you who are members, brothers and sisters. For each and every one of you who show me love, who show support, who make dua for me in the comments, who make dua for me on the live streams, so on and so forth. I love you for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I want you to know that you're not alone, okay? Don't despair of the mercy of Allah. Your brother loves you, all right? And I know there's other brothers and sisters out there who love y'all too, mashallah. So anyway, brothers and sisters, listen, I'm going to try to do a live stream tonight, inshallah. Most likely it'll be around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's East Coast time, New York time. 8:30 to 9 p.m. most likely, inshallah. God willing, that's my intention. But I just wanted to reach out to everybody, say I got some big news coming up, inshallah. If everything works out for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I can't wait to share it with y'all, inshallah. So until next time, my brothers and my sisters, I love you very much for the sake of Allah. And remember that there is one God and only one God, and He alone is worthy of worship.